Yo, what's good? Welcome to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. If you've been praying for some healing, stay tuned for this reading. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancerians. All right, so please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Sometimes Holy Spirit may have a message or two for you in the reading. Other times Holy Spirit may have several messages for you in the reading, so make sure you stay tuned. And if this resonates with you guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of these vibes. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can feel free to do so via the website link that is linked in the description box below. And when you see this video is when you are meant to see it, okay? Whether this is a month from now, year from now, 2 years from now, because not every Cancerian is in the same season, okay? You have some Cancerians that will be seeing this video and maybe a message may resonate for you and maybe more messages may resonate for you a year from now due to your journey. Okay, everybody isn't on the same journey at the same time. Okay, people are in different seasons at different times. Some are in the same season, and that could come off as similar situations. All right, so this is how you have to look at collective readings. Okay, because it's not a personal. Check your other placements too, because you may find that they resonate way more than your sun sign does during a particular week, okay? Due to the shifts that take place astrologically. All right, so Cancerians, you already know. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Check your other placement. Holy Spirit, let's get it. This is for love with Cancerians, Holy Spirit. What do we have for Cancerians with love, okay? You can be single in a relationship, situationship, marriage. It doesn't matter, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have flirt here. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, so some of you guys could be going out and having fun right now, especially if you're in separation. Okay, I'm hearing really working on yourself and really, learning what it takes for you to have, I'm hearing a stable connection. All right, you're learning how to build trust again within yourself and, for other people. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, so some of you guys don't have all the answers, even if you are single or in a relationship or marriage at this time. For some of you guys could be having some financial situations going on. Okay, financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Okay, and we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? So the Holy Spirit is saying, you can chill out. You've already met the person. However, here's the thing, especially if you're in separation at this time, you are not obligated to wait. Because there are some connections where, you may have done the healing work. However, your divine counterpart or whatever the case may be, they're still in the situation or they're not doing what they need to do to make certain things happen. You are not obligated to wait, and neither are they. Okay, flip the energies how you see fit. And so if you are in a connection and or marriage and there's issues going on, the Holy Spirit is saying, trust and have faith. For some people, I'm hearing there's certain things that needs to be revealed to you. For others, I'm hearing, everything will be all right. You guys need to focus on having fun while you are going through this tough time right now. Okay. Like, do things that are, I'm hearing, loving and calming for you guys. And I'm hearing these are for the section of people that are married that doesn't really have any major issues. It's just you're paying more attention to those issues than, what is actually going right. Right. So let's say, for example, you're married and you have a house or apartment or whatever the case may be. Right. But it's like, I'm here. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're not being thankful for what you do have. It's like you're paying attention to what you don't have way more. Like you're giving what you don't have more energy than what you do have, if that makes sense. So the Holy Spirit is not saying that you can't be sad or mad over, whatever the case may be. It's going to be different for all of you. However, the Holy Spirit is like, can you actually give thanks to what you do have? Can you give thanks to the fact that you have easy access to water? Can you give thanks for the fact that you have a bed to sleep on? Can you give thanks, for some of you, can you give thanks to the fact that you even have money in your pocket, even if it's not as much as you would like, especially during this time, which is during inflation? No, you may not like everything on your body. Can you actually praise what you do like on your body? You know, the Holy Spirit is just like, no, you may not have everything. Can you give praise and thanks for what you do have? More than what you do for when you don't have. Okay? And for those of you who that applies to, you're going to know. You're going to know. Okay? So it's like the Holy Spirit wants you to look at all sides. Don't just look at what you don't have. Look at what you do have. And maybe some of you guys were dealing, some of you guys are, and some of you guys were, for my singles and those who are in separation, we're dealing with people, or this could have been you, that was paying attention to the things that you didn't have, right? Instead of what you did have and what you were bringing to the table, right? You could have been dealing with someone that, just was paying attention to all the things that they felt was wrong, or was paying attention to all the things that you didn't have, or was paying attention, just being very critical, being a negative Nancy, right? Things of that nature. And, Cancerians take responsibility and accountability where you see fit. If you know that this was you, in some cases, you were only paying attention to, what a person had, or didn't have, you only told this person what they weren't doing, instead of what they were doing, or having a balance, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, see, we have dressed to impress and already involved. Do not overstay your welcome. Run. Things will not change. Keep moving forward. Will only tell you what you want to hear, okay? But my pockets don't fit the persona. Oh, so this person or people that a lot of you guys were dealing with, and some of you guys are still dealing with, is a pretender. So it's like this person walks the walk, talks the talk, right? Smooth talker vibes is what I'm getting. Like this person uses their gift of gab to fool people. All right. So you see how this person here, and there is no such thing as gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. This is just for imagery purposes. You see how this person, dressed really, really nicely. And here's the thing. It's not that you don't have to be the richest person in the world to dress, to look presentable. That's not what the case is here. Okay. It's like this person, it's the representation of the fact of this card here and the message. All right. This person looks the part. On the inside, right? This purse is not even just their pockets. For some of you guys, yeah, it may be the pockets. You were dealing with somebody that, didn't have what they said they have. For others of you, this person or people, for my poly people, was telling you everything that you wanted to hear. And this person, for a lot of you guys or people, were already involved with another person or other people. So let's say for some of you guys, if you were involved with someone, or you're still involved with the same person or people, and they told you, no, I'm available, I'm emotionally available, no, I want this with you, I want that. This person or people, for some of you guys, were already still involved, in another connection, whether they were married in another connection and lied about it, in a committed relationship and lied about it, or had a lot of unfinished business and, doors that were still cracked open so they could still, make their way in as a plan A, B, or C, or whatever the case may be if something didn't work out. Right? And you didn't know. Now, Cancerians take responsibility and accountability where you see fit if you knew that this was you. All right? Because this person or people that you were dealing with here, for majority of you, was a straight up pretender. Okay? Like, they looked like they could do what you needed them to do, but they couldn't, because I'm hearing they weren't even right within themselves. They were lying to themselves, so they definitely couldn't be truthful to you. Now, Cancerians, some of the, this could have been you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay? So this person or people was wearing sheep's clothing. They were not who they said they were. Or, Cancerians, you were not who you said you were. Okay, so check your other placements, because this message is definitely not going to be for everybody. All right, Holy Spirit. So what's going on in this situation here? Yeah. So someone wasn't very forthright with you here. Okay. This person offered you well, first and foremost, this person or people here or this could have been you, Cancerians, for the energies as you see fit, basically offered you a pinnacle, offered you a gift, offered you something, okay? But the thing is that when they offered this cup of love, or when they offered this agreement, right? Even if you had an arrangement, like a friend with benefits type of connection, to the point where it was like, no, you felt like you couldn't really say something because it wasn't a commitment. However, usually, because you're supposed to, if you have some sort of friend with benefit type of thing, right, you need to get clarity. Hey, are we having sex outside of each other? Or are we just going to talk to other people and just have sex with one another? I'm hearing there was no clarity. And then when there was clarity, it was like the rules were broken. The boundaries were disrespected by either you or this person or people here. Okay. So it was just like, okay, let me go ahead and love bomb them. So, and it wasn't a good decision. King of Swords in reverse. It's like, let me love bomb them, and things of that nature. However, I'm not going to tell them about this third party right here because they both make me happy in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Yeah, so this person or people juggled you here. It's like they juggled you. Okay, now Cancerians, you could have juggled someone. Okay, flip the energies as you see fit, and take responsibility. Yeah, you had no idea, High Priestess in me, but you had no idea that this was going on. It's like you thought, like, I'm kind of picking up that with spirituality, everything happens for a reason. So it's like, no, this person, from a 3D perspective, no, this person or people shouldn't have done this. Or Cancerians with energy, you shouldn't have done this from a 3D perspective. From the 5D perspective, that's the point. Because you needed to learn this. You guys were teaching each other, okay? From a 5D perspective, from a 3D perspective, this was to teach you, hey, even though that this is what this person said, look at their actions. Like, even though you may want to have wanted them to do or be a certain way consistently and they weren't, this was also to teach you to pay attention to what they're showing you versus what they're telling you. Not just for them, for other people too in your life. And to take heed to those things without things having to get to a gruesome point. Because this person or people were breadcrumbing you. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, 6-6 here. Like no love, no balance, no security, barely stability. You have to walk on eggshells around this person or people here. I'm hearing they want us to do just enough. Just enough. So you have to go your way. It's like what was going on in the dark came to light. However you found out. Whether this was through your intuition, a person, or you went through people's phones, or whatever the case may be. Or Cancerians, they could have done this to you if you was the one that was out here. Flip the energies as you see fit here. And it's just like you have to go your own way. You have to take a leap of faith somewhere else because it's like the cat was out of the bag. Oof. So you freed yourself, Cancerians, for a lot of you. For my singles, definitely. And it's like, you feel like you're in the unknown. You feel like you're alone. And that's why the Holy Spirit is saying, have faith. And I know that can be easier said than done. And for some, excuse me, guys. See, they don't even want me telling you this. Okay, restricting my throat chakra. Listen, this could be the one. So for some of you guys, this was your actual divine counterpart. For some, not all. Okay? But it's like there were some parts of them, or you, Cancerians, however the story fits here for you guys, that were not healed, and they were still operating out of that unhealed side. That's not your fault, though. You can't control anybody's actions. That was for them to heal. or you, you know. So, well, Cancerians, I'm definitely proud of you. You know, you did what you had to do here. And it's like, because you were supposed to, in a sense, pair up with this person for some of you guys. It's like, you know, your money could be, you know, not looking the way that you would have liked for it to, or the way it could have, you know. Some of you guys were supposed to work together here with this finances and career. But this person or people, y'all, wasn't even right within themselves, meaning like they were being a lie to themselves. So it was like, how were they going to be honest with you? And no, that's the point. From a 5D perspective, that's the point. Like, if you had gone into business with this person or people or whatever the case may be, like, that would have been a shit show as well. You know, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing like this was kind of like this separation for a lot of you guys was a blessing in disguise. And for some of you, you know, that may be in the connection that is not going so well. If you resonate with any of this, you know, it's kind of just like the Holy Spirit would like for you to pay attention to the person's actions versus what they're telling you. Okay? Because actions speak louder than words. It takes more effort, especially the consistency. What's the divine guidance, Holy Spirit? What's the divine guidance? Yeah, this person was in a delusion. Okay, when it came to love. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So this person or people's intentions wasn't even right from the first place. Love, divine source, is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So this was also to teach you that you don't need anybody except God, basically. And that, you know, God will lead the right people to you. In a lot of cases, in this particular season for you guys, God had to strip a lot of people and things away that was artificial. And it hurt because it's like, you know, what God was stripping away, you thought was real. Because you were, and sometimes when we're in a situation, it's hard to see. And it's hard to, and we can feel confused because we may not understand why God is doing certain things in our life. This is why, again, God is asking you to have faith and trust in God's plan, because, you know, God's intention is to never hurt you. God's intention is to never, just forsake you. It's just that, you know, sometimes God has to rip that Band-Aid off. And it sounds like that's exactly what happens here. For the sake of your health. Right? Because you got to remember, God knows all. You don't. You're having a humanistic experience. God knows all. You do not. So God can always see something that's coming up ahead than you can. Okay? And I know that may be a tough pill to swallow, you know, when you're going through that pain and that agony. It doesn't feel good at all. So let's go into the extended, all right? In the extended, we're going to take a look to see what your specific person or your specific people, okay, what they're thinking about when it comes to you, how they're feeling when it comes to you, what their next moves and steps are going to be when it comes to you, okay? We're going to pull some soulmates and separation messages to see what, you know, what the higher selves of your specific person or people would like to say at this time, even if they don't ever communicate that to you, all right? We're going to get some general messages when it comes to the wisdom of the oracle on the situation and, you know, how you may want to move about it. Okay, so if you feel like this is your situation, you feel like this is your story and that this resonated with you, you can feel free to come down into the extended. The link will be down below in the description box. I love you guys. Remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.